Bop.
Oh boy.
Boop.
I hope we're ready for new systems, gentlemen.
I'm not ready. Why did we start?
Jacob Jacobson is always ready.
I didn't like how you said that.
It's Jacob
didn't like-
Jacobson.
So I guess it's time for a proper JoJo one shot then? Using the... Is this... Okay, I didn't ask. Is this like... How official is this? It's not like super official, but like...
It's what people use.
That's good enough for me.
Using the JoJo's Bizarre Tabletop system.
Yeah. Alright. Everyone ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
If my computer will stop actually like shitting itself for like a hot second. Alright. And meantime, okay. Let me actually find the track for this too, because yeah, music is kind of weird on Roll22. I'm sorry. Cool. Oh, hey, that's not what I wanted. Well, this should, yeah, okay. All right, go.
Huh.
So, the year is 2091, and this is New Orleans, or what's left of it. Following a cataclysmic flood due to rising sea levels, some rampant crime rates, and the gradual decay of the city's nuclear reactors, New Orleans is, for lack of a better term, a broken mess. Following the sheer chaos the city has become, the United States government has moved to quarantine the city, effectively leaving it to the wolves and it being left to fend for itself. Now that New Orleans is effectively its own isolated little world, and even in this ruined land, humanity has resolved to rebuild. And in this case, electing to build ever upwards, the city slowly became a massive anthill of steel and glass, with richer residents living higher up, and poorer ones living closer to the ever-encroaching and ever-irradiated water. In the remnants of New Orleans, one group, Plutoros, a conglomeration of business leaders and surviving government officials, have consolidated power and now lead as the city's only organized structure, doing everything from lawmaking to construction to, of course, trade. But that's not where our story starts. Our story starts in the Hard Home Detention Facility, a Pluto's-run, semi-legal, by lack of a better term, facility. Our story starts with 3 individuals in their cells, awaiting what are effectively televised gladiator duels. The 3 individuals don't necessarily remember anything outside of the limited 2-week time they've been here. There's not much memory of what they're doing immediately before. There's memory of what their lives were like, who they are, what they were doing, but past the essentials, most of it is a blur. So, you 3, you currently sit in cells, kind of row by row. There's like a hallway and it's lined with 10 cells on the bottom, 10 cells on top. And each cell is stuffed with about 3 different people, with 3, some of them having 4, some having 2, but generally averaging out. The cells are cramped, tiny, and it smells of stale air, urine. Occasionally you look over and you see a mouse. Guards walk up and down, but most of the time you're left just you 3 and a very cramped 7x7 cell. Feel free to introduce yourselves.
I guess I'll start off. The large 6-foot old man in the corner of the cell is wearing a simple torn-up green jacket, khakis, and loafers, sucking on a peppermint, is named Jacob Jacobson. Local neighborhood grandpa wound up in a jail cell.
I will add your tokens to the map. So just
Neat.
There's the map.
well, there's to the
There's a grid.
to the grid. Yeah, any festival initiative right
the
now
grid.
in the void.
Upload me to the grid, Dad.
y'all rolling initiative in the void. You're fighting. The first stand is literally nothing.
All right. That's my favorite arcana. In the corner of, I guess, the same cell? Are we sharing cells? Is that how this works?
You're all jammed into one cell.
We all have to fight for our corners.
Crouching at a 6'3", a young boy by the name of Mars Turner is ruffling through his coat looking for some reboiled fried noodle. Oh boy, I left some of these in my coat. I hope the cops didn't take it from me.
They didn't. Most of the guards don't seem to really care. They care in so much as long as the cells stay closed and you guys aren't wandering off, you're left to your own devices.
Tasty.
And then we have that means you, Khalonji.
Oh.
What about our fourth party member? Corner number 4.
Didn't see you there.
I'm Joda DeMarco. I just like to keep to myself, but things keep happening to and around me, so I don't think I have that option anymore.
So, for clarity's sake, you guys have been participating in whatever capacity you have seen fit in.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Hold it.
In almost elimination style. Oh God, hold on, my door's being knocked on. Give me 1 second. Sweet Mother's Day gift. In one of effectively gladiator games. They're larger, kind of elimination style. You last 10 survivors move on, and then the next round goes, until effectively you make a pool, and then everyone in that pool fights. It has, at this point, been narrowed down to about 2-6. You know, you 3 are there, and 3 more people. The nature of this tournament is strange as well. Over the course of the rounds, after a round is completed, you guys are pulled out and immediately sedated. And you are just told to wake up again. You're woken up again when it's time for another round. And during the rounds, you and some of the other inmates have manifested strange abilities that are under various levels of control that you do not remember having prior to this point. They seem to come and go in times of stress for the most part, like in the competition. But once you are kind of pulled out, you have no way of recalling these abilities. they just sort of stop. And not everyone in the sort of elimination style matches have them. A lot of them don't. Even though you're all generally treated the same way, even the ones that win without them that you have seen are still put back to sleep and woken back up. As you sit in your cell, one of the guards comes to the bars, about 6 foot, balding male in black flak jacket, full fatigues, and hits the side of the bars and goes, "So, here's the deal. Rounds on in 10 minutes. Fortunately, we have a bit of a twist. The Warriors have been getting bored, and so have some of the spectators. So, round coming up is going to be a trios round."
Oh, who's it gonna be?
Look to your left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Important question. When do I get to go home?
When you win, we let you out. If you win, we let you out.
Great, then I'll be going then. Yeah. Peppermint.
Hey, when do we get to go to the mess hall?
I don't know. Listen.
Hey, is this illegal? Because I'm very certain that I'm underage.
That doesn't matter. I've seen younger.
Wait, how young?
What?
Listen. Your job is to go out there, do whatever it is you freak shows do, put on a show, and you come back.
If I see a single child out there, I will tear this place down.
Same. I'm here.
Listen. One. He leans towards the bars. That's not happening. No one escapes hard home. 2. You keep talking like that, we're gonna have problems. Now, let me reiterate this for those of you that are a little bit thick. Your job is to put on a show. You don't do anything else. I don't care if you kill them. I don't care if you don't. The important thing is that you put on a show. Do you understand me?
Sure thing, as long as I get fed.
Is there a requirement? Like, can it be balloon animals, card tricks?
You know what I mean, smartass.
I'd rather it not be what you meant.
It's not up to me. It's up to
Who is it up to? I'll kick his ass.
I don't get paid enough for this. Look, show's on in 5. Make nice or don't. I don't care. As long as you're out there. And he turns to move from the bars.
I'm guessing that the cell is locked, right?
The cell is indeed locked.
Would I be able to press my thumb to the keyhole and use spin to spin the turnstiles in the lock to open the door?
You can try.
Like I'm using air pressure to actually fill the pins in the keyhole?
You can try.
What do I do to try?
If you're just using raw spin?
Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't really need to activate my stand to push the air pressure through it, because there's not that much air pressure needed to actually do that. Like, I could probably do that, like, in real life if I had spin.
Here comes the first the DM rulings are just like, oh shit, I don't know. Roll me through 2d6, 3d6 keep 2.
Okay. Roll 3d6 K2.
So, you guys watch as Mars kind of uncurls himself from the corner, moves over towards the bars.
I kind of strut while I do it, and then I look left, and then I look right, then I wiggle my fingers.
What are you doing?
And then I tap the door with my middle finger. What happens?
And then, as you kind of tap the keyhole, you hear a whirring from inside, and then the sound of a lock clicking.
I try to open the door.
Are you throwing it open, or are you like gingerly opening it?
Like, very gingerly, like. I'm like as if I'm looking through a door I'm opening to see if there's anybody outside, even though there are bars.
So you kind of push the door gently, and you poke your head out. And aside from the rows of prisoners and cells, you don't see anyone right now.
Well, Boss Man didn't say I couldn't get food, so I'm gonna go. Gonna go do that.
I'm coming with you.
Oh, all right.
I'm hungry.
I like lunch with company.
So
I guess I'm coming too.
As you kind of step out of the cells, you notice you're in what is effectively what is a hallway. On the one side, you see an elevator, and on the other side, you see what is like it's a gate that's put all the way down, like it slides down from the top, and then it's kind of like barred and chained and padlocked around. You know from being down here and being led to the fights that through the gate is where the actual pit is.
I guess I guess I just look inside.
Gates at the far end. Like it's a long hallway, it's about 30 feet towards the gate, 30 feet towards the elevator. So like if you're in like a T junction, one side is gate, other side elevator. As you guys kind of poke, like kind of step out, you hear from above a voice comes, "Hey, what are you doing?"
From a cell near us?
Cell above you.
I didn't hear anything. Let's keep going.
I actually didn't hear anything.
Yeah, there was a lot of static.
I too didn't hear. I hear the music.
Really? Hang on. Maybe my Discord's really quiet. Let me.
Maybe. I mean, I turned off the music in Roll20 so I could hear you.
Maybe my Discord's
Oh,
really
you can
quiet.
turn down the music in Roll20?
Yeah, go to
No,
the
I just
settings.
muted the entire tab.
That's fair. Let me see if my Discord's like actually fucking shitting itself again. Hang on. Input. Is it better now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So above you, you hear a voice go, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Is it directed at any one of us?
Not that you can tell.
None of your damn business.
Why'd you say that?
Yeah. Why did you say that?
I'm sorry about my cellmate's behavior here. Have this, and I throw up a peppermint.
So you turn around and see kind of darker skinned, black haired, beard kind of starting, like you got the 5 o'clock shadow coming in kind of tattered brown coveralls. Thank you.
You're
Answer the
welcome.
question.
Now let's go see about getting lunch.
I'm ready for that. I am starving. You know, I only came to this prison because I figured they would give me 3 meals a day and a bed to sleep in, which is better than anything I could do on the outside. So
you get 1 meal a day, and
you can see how much of a mistake that was.
okay.
I was literally going to school to get a better life for myself.
Yeah, that'll
And
happen.
now I'm stuck here with all these idiots.
I was
Yeah,
at the
that
grocery store, and these 2 uniformed men asked me to come with them.
Did they tase you too?
No, they just said, "Come with us, please." And then I was like,
Oh,
Tase me.
I thought it was like a senior citizen sort of deal.
I mean,
Where's my food stamps?
I kind of asked for it.
Gramps, I'm surprised you made it this far.
What?
You know, you seem a bit old to be, you know.
That's very rude of you.
I want to point out this
No,
man's like
no.
6'5" and
No,
really fucking.
no. I'm saying it like as a compliment.
Okay.
It's totally I'll say it like people your age would say, tubular.
Don't go using my slang like that.
What?
I don't know. Those don't sound like compliments.
What does that mean?
It means
Tubular.
he's cool, I think.
Do the kids still use radical?
No.
Ironically,
That died in 2070. Behind you guys, as you're having this conversation, begin to hear like the sputtering of an elevator coming down.
Hey, I have a question for Nafis.
Yeah.
How big is your character's muscles?
Joseph Joestar levels are big. My man's got a 4 in bronchi. He could snap you into a Slim Jim and then some.
I look back at, thinking back on the previous bouts, and I see him in the back of my mind. He snaps people's necks with the sheer force of his biceps.
He just punches them, and then they like convulse on the ground for a bit for some reason.
What's
Right.
going on with the elevator?
It's still coming down.
Hey,
Are we
is
waiting
there
for it, or-
is there a
or what?
console of some kind where the buttons are, or is it just like a modern day elevator? Like modern as in our time, or is there like a
You look,
console?
there's no console.
Hmm. Is there a sign saying where it is in comparison to our floor?
It is 5 floors up and coming down. There's like it's like numbered out.
Mm-hmm.
So you see it's on floor 5 and begins to, and you can assume it's coming down.
Hey, won't we get in trouble if we're outside our cell?
Yeah, probably.
Well,
I mean, we don't belong here. Like either of us. I don't know about him. He said he came here on his own, but we don't
is
belong
there a staircase around here?
No, you look at it's a T-junction hallway.
so at this point, Mars is going to rifle through his pockets. He's gonna find some more noodles. Gonna put them away. Gonna find what is oddly a square compass.
The elevator's on floor 4.
And he's going to look in the direction of where the compass is going and then just go in that direction, which is to the right.
So you turn back to the right and you begin walking. And it's leading you pass your cell at one point again. And it's kind of walking looking like towards the other cells, and people are like, what the fuck is happening?
Just walk.
Oh, hello.
I'm passing out
can you get the-
peppermints as we walk by.
Can you unlock the door for us?
Now, why would I do a thing like that? You're probably in here for a good reason.
What if
The elevator's on floor 3. One of the guys goes, no?
Maybe you should let them
No?
out then.
Huh?
If they're not in here for bad reason, maybe you should just let them out. More people will go to the cafeteria, you know?
Well, that sounds like trickery.
The elevator is on floor 2.
Maybe we should, go back to our cell.
Without getting food?
We're lost,
let's
clearly.
go.
Maybe we should ask our directions when they come down. Then when they go back up, we can go. How about that? Or we beat them up in the elevator, but, I'm not a fan of roughhousing.
I have a flashback to him punching 2 guys in the face. I don't know
The
about
elevator
that.
is on floor 1.
I'm going back to our cell.
Mars, was it?
Huh?
I think I'm gonna get food, so...
Alright.
We're
Yeah,
lost,
The
though.
merrier, I say.
I mean, I assume we were down for the plan of ask whoever's in the elevator for directions, or
I
beat
mean,
it out of
yeah,
them.
but they could also just tase us when they get out of the elevator, supposedly.
No, that's a pretty good idea. I'd rather ask for directions.
Alright, I'll stick with this then. Best to be
So,
wrong
Yeah,
as a
see,
group
we
than
have a
right.
better chance of not getting tased if we're together. What are they gonna do? Tase all of us?
All 3 of you turn to face the elevator. Jonas saying that as the doors open and you see one man in a dark, almost like burgundy, like wine-colored suit, flanked by, on his left and right, 3 armed guards, all in like heavy black combat armor, wielding guns, and then behind him,
So 4v1.
and then behind him is a large kind of like short cropped hair, very wide, like he takes up the entire back of the elevator, like from shoulder to shoulder, male. And then the man in the suit steps forward, and everyone kind of keeps step, like almost like in a box around him. Who's in the? I guess mostly in the front because you want to get food.
Yep. Mars is probably in front.
He walks up to you, Morris, and goes, "Man, what are you doing out here? Yeah?
Oh, you have great timing. I wanted to know where the mess hall was because I haven't eaten yet today.
Oh, mess hall's upstairs, son.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much.
You're not allowed upstairs, though, son.
What?
You're not allowed upstairs, though,
Why not?
because you're prisoners.
Yeah, and?
Prisoners don't get to walk around. You see?
Oh, but I'll be right back. I'll just go right back to my cell.
But we're walking around right now, so we're
You
not
are.
we're not prisoners.
You are prisoners.
But if
I said you're prisoners. You're prisoners.
did you ever do they still teach geometry in high school? Remember
Wait.
the proofs?
Well, okay, you know what? Fair point. See, I like him. Smart. Let me get you my business card. Hold on. And he goes into his coat pocket and he pulls out a gold-plated business card.
Gold plated?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let
And he-
me see
Hey, I have
this.
a question.
And he,
Who's
holds
that guy?
it up to you 3, and you see on the front of it, Warden Schiff.
His name is Wooden Schiff?
Warden.
Oh, Warden Schiff.
Is he giving it to me to keep as a business card, or is he just showing it to me because it's gold plated?
He's
Oh,
holding
so
it like,
you are the warden.
yeah.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Warden.
Very nice.
See, I was about to ask you to do me a favor and get me some food from the mess hall, but that's above your pay grade.
Oh, well,
You got anybody else who
I
can
can do that for some of my favorite money makers here.
Oh, thank you. I'll just go back to my cell then.
I just want to go back to my home. See the
Well, you
neighborhood
see,
kids.
if you're listen, if I sent you back home, which I totally could right now, what would be the incentive in that? Carry stick.
You would not be holding a minor.
And a senior citizen.
He kind of like looks to the guys to his side and goes, "He says he's a minor. I've heard that one before.
I mean, I'm also a minor.
That's cool. Listen,
I don't
I
even
just
have ID to show you. That's
Why
it.
do you guys keep saying you're minors? You don't even have pickaxes.
yeah. See,
It's the wrong kind of minor.
I like him. He's funny. Listen, you minors are perfect because there's a whole lot of vigor in those little bones of yours.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. The only reason I'm really here is because it's better than being out on the streets, so.
Oh, that is fair. That is fair.
Hey, I'm gonna look at that extremely wide man in the back.
He looks down at you, and then he gives a hi.
Hey, Aaron, would you mind giving me a rundown of how many of these guys have weapons? Again.
3, I believe.
Okay.
There's 3 on both sides with guns.
Oh, 3 on both sides.
Yes.
With guns. Don't forget the important part. Guns.
Are they like big guns or are they like handguns?
They are assault rifles.
Oh, maybe those can hurt me. Okay.
Just writing it down.
I'm enjoying this little talk, alright? What are your names now?
Oh, well, you can call me Mars Turner. Well, you can call me Turner, you can call me Mars. Just don't call me Alexander.
That's fair.
The name's Jacob Jacobson.
I like that. I like repetition.
My name's Joda. May have known it when the crowd started chanting Jota, Jota, Jota.
Yeah, I do.
Kinda
I
like
do.
that,
See, you're making. Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like you. You're making me oodles of cash.
Yeah, I know, and I'd like to go home. Is
Listen,
kind of the point.
you keep saying that, and I keep telling you, you'll go home if and when you win your freedom.
Hey, well, are you gonna be the one to like open our cell and give us a congratulatory pat on the back when we get to go home?
Would you like that, son?
I would very much.
You know what? I'll personally open your cell. I'll give you a nice gold star if you win and you're not dead or just incapacitated, and I'll send you home. Give you a whole goodie bag and everything from mom and dad. How's that?
Oh, that's neat. If I had a mom and dad, that would be really fun.
That's a common thing. Don't worry about it.
I take care of children, so any toys would be appreciated.
Oh, you do? Hey, can I ask you a favor? If you win, of course.
That
Yeah, what
depends.
is it?
Listen, he kind of like motions back and flips his thumb. See this big idiot behind me here?
That's not a nice thing to call somebody who works for you.
That's my son, Karev. He's an idiot.
Hi, Karev.
Karev
Hello,
looks down.
Karev.
Hi.
Hey, Karef.
Hi. Yeah, you see Karev here? Me and his mom don't get along, that cheating whore. So, he works for me now.
No.
Well, sorry to
I
hear
hope
that.
you enjoy your employment, Karev.
Excuse me. I'm
What?
sorry, I just found that really, really humorous,
It's just
given the
something funny.
situation that we're in right now.
Wife is in fact a cheating whore. She ran off on me. Can you believe that? With some.
Yeah.
Had you not been making me rich, son, I would have done something unmentionable otherwise to you. However,
Mars just makes a pained face.
you are right in my pockets rather nicely. So much like my idiot son here, I will ignore you. Now, show is starting soon. So if you don't have any more questions for me, why don't you get back in your cells and we can properly start it.
I mean, as long as I get some food, I'm okay.
Listen. I'll make you a personal sandwich, right? How's that?
Oh, that's neat.
You know what it's called?
What's it called?
It's called the Wish Sandwich.
That doesn't sound like an actual sandwich.
It is an actual sandwich.
Is it tangible?
No, it just makes you wish you had a sandwich.
That's not
the
cool,
cell,
man.
boys.
Any more questions?
How much do you love your son?
Come on, how much do I love you? Not that much, Dad. Not that much. See, he is good for something. He can remember that.
Ooh, Warden.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about this.
What? Listen, you're modern gladiators. A bit of blood sport's always good, right? It weeds out the useless, the weak, the unmentionables, the people that actually matter.
You know, on TV, I never gave this much like attention, but now that I'm living it, I would really like to know, how is this legal?
You're thinking too much, son.
People
Oh,
do
it's
illegal
not.
things all the time.
What? This is totally legal.
Wait, is this not televised?
Of course it is.
Uh,
Make, roll your brains. God, that's weird to say. Roll brains.
Roll brains, not intelligence,
Roll your
not
brain.
history. Brain.
Brain.
Brains, I rolled a 6.
As you kind of as you're having a conversation, you kind of look and see on the shoulders of some of the guards, there is the symbol of Plutoros, which is the government, quasi-government agency
Of New
in charge of the
Orleans.
city. Yes. Look, son, this is all totally above board. And by above board, I mean it makes money, so it's good for the city, yeah? Because at the end of the day, money is a measure of how good you are as a person.
Mars looks like he's about to disagree.
Don't say anything.
Mm.
You know what, boys? I think we've troubled our dear warden enough. Let's go back to our cell and work on our game plan if we're fighting together.
But Mr. Jacobson, I haven't had anything to eat yet.
Just I reach into the pocket and pull out a handful of peppermints. Just eat these.
He just stuffs all of them in his mouth.
The sugar will nourish you.
Now, boys, good luck. Have a good fight, and remember, use those gifts of yours quite exceedingly.
What gifts? I wasn't given shit upon entering
Gifts?
Oh yeah, you're kind of. Don't worry. It'll all click back into mind once you're out there.
Hey, DM.
At this point, I would like to set a secret action.
Please PM me your secret action.
Will do.
Raph, I've set several.
please PM me your secret actions if you have any. Yeah, but as you're going away, it goes, yeah, it'll all click back on once you're out there.
Sorry, I'm just writing.
It's fine. And with that, Shrift and the rest of the guards turn and board the elevator, and the doors close. And
Hey, can I check to see if there's any cameras or audio equipment that could record what I'm saying?
roll. God, I don't think it's brains, but
Roll bravery.
yeah, roll bravery to locate. Roll me a d6.
A 6.
Looks you don't see any cameras around.
Oh, all right. Well, I say, we either win or get us one of those assault rifles and shoot our way out.
I think we win.
I think we win.
Yeah, I think winning is the easier option, but you know, if things come to that,
Or, I'm sorry, no, it's... I think we win.
I hope I don't. No, I'm gonna stand behind you. I'm looking towards Jacob Jacobson.
Mm.
Down the hallway on the other side, you begin to hear the gate rise.
Is that the gate to the arena?
Gate to the arena, yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Are you going out?
Not before everybody in the party hears a massive crunching sound coming from Mars's face.
Wait, what?
because he's chewing on the mints.
Okay. Aaron, I'm gonna trip as I fall out the door.
I get the sinking suspicion that I'm gonna die here today.
Aaron, I have tripped upon attempting to exit. I'm going to DM you a secret action.
Okay. And for that matter, everyone roll bravery.
Bravery?
Ah, my worst stats.
Mars Turner fears nothing.
Good, you all properly pass. Yeah, you all pass.
I've never rolled anything that isn't a 6.
As all of you go out, something in the back of your mind kind of clicks on. You get these strange memories coming back, strange sensations of having odd powers, odd abilities. Things that you were vaguely aware of them, kind of like half remembering things, half remembering bits and pieces, half remembering things you could do that you thought you did, but kind of pushing to the side of your mind where you all thought, oh, it's just a dream, it's just like fantasy, it's just doing something wrong, heat of the moment, adrenaline. But as you all break into this, step onto the arena proper, you get some kind of confirmation in your mind that it's not fantasy, that you can do these things.
Ah,
Except for me, right?
menacing.
For those of you that have, for those of you that
Except for me, right?
I have to make sure.
you have a separate one that I'm keeping track of back here.
Jacob suddenly has a stand he didn't know he ever had.
There's a separate one that I'm keeping track of back here.
All right, where are we putting ourselves, Aaron? Like opposite them?
Opposite them. So as you step out onto the blood and dirt and stone tile pit, you look up and you see drones with cameras above you. There's something odd about how this looks so cramped and congested. And everywhere you look, you are certain that through one of those cameras, someone is watching you.
Hey, Aaron, is the blood here dry? Is it fully dry or is it fresh?
Some of it's dry, some of it's not.
Neat.
And you look over to across the pit to it's backing 3 similarly interned convicts as you are. There are 2 males, both in kind of like, it looks like armor, like not like medieval armor, but like soldier attire that's kind of been stripped at parts. That's been removed in places to where it's just like, it's much thinner. All of you roll me brains.
Sure thing.
All of you roll me brains.
Oh no!
No.
Jacobs.
So
I guess, hold on. I didn't actually roll when I
it
pressed
rolled. It rolled.
it did?
Yeah,
Yeah, it didn't roll for me. I didn't see it.
sorry.
Oh, it was the 5. Okay.
Yeah. So Mars and Joda, you are kind of looking at it. You're confident that if it were to come to it, those vests wouldn't stop bullets.
Yeah, I believe it.
And then in the back there is a darker skinned woman in kind of it's like almost a 3-piece suit that's been kind of it's got wear and tear to it. Like there's some dirt, there's cuts, there's some kind of like there's some dried blood on the side of it. And as of right now, it's just you 3, you 6 in this case. And from across, the woman goes, so you guys, nice day for a fight, I guess.
As nice as it ever gets.
Are the pits
Don't mind
ropes
me, I'm
made of
just here
metal
for
or
the food.
rope?
I'm sorry, a lot of things were just shouted at me.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Food thing first. I'm sorry, ask the question again.
I think he's talking to you, Mars Turner.
Oh, I didn't have a question. I was the one who talked about food.
Aaron, I was asking, is that a question, out of character? This pit, is it, because we basically live in Cyberpunk New Orleans, is there anything metal? Like...
This is just stone and dirt. Stone and gravel, yeah.
And the ropes are just ropes?
Yeah, the rope is just rope.
Cool.
My name, it's Malone. This, she kind of points over to, this guy over here. That's Marsai. He doesn't talk a lot. And the guy down here goes, I'm Griff. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Morsai. I take my hand out to shake his.
He kind of just gives you the... okay, you're gonna actually, like... He's gonna walk over and kind of... She's... kind of, like, lightly shakes your hand.
Secret action!
DM. So I'm gonna pull my knife out and then pretend to fumble and drop it like I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you my secret action, but
yes, I see it.
yeah, but for what the people around me see, I dropped it and I kind of like hid it under my shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, DM, secret action, I shoot him.
That's not a secret. Hey, I just like to say that we don't have to fight here, you know?
What are you suggesting?
Honestly, I don't want to die. I'm sure you guys don't want to die, so...
I mean, they're asking for entertainment. I can do a balloon show. Watch as I take out one of the balloons in my pocket and blow it into a balloon animal, like a poodle. Pull it. Entertained? Can I go now?
Griffin must oops, I closed my sheet. I'm sorry. Griffin and Malone kind of look at each other and go, unfortunately, kind of worn out of here too.
Well, I mean, you can wait. I'm old. I don't have much longer to live. I'll just get out now, and then you be the next jobbers to come in here. And
I'm gonna cut to the chase. The thing I wanted to ask: are you guys having the weird thing happen to you guys too?
You mean the not eating thing? Right, Mars, they didn't feed us.
All day.
Like, what weird thing? I mean, weirder than being taken from the street to a prison where I have to kill people to just, exist.
No, with your mind thing.
What? Aaron, I have no idea what they're talking about.
I'm gonna actively move away from Mr. Mars right quick.
You're behind
the interaction he had right there.
happened? Was it something I said? Did I fart again?
Yes.
Griff
Well,
looks
I don't think it was a fart. I think you just naturally smell that bad.
That is probably true because I'm homeless.
Griff looks over and goes, so you don't the weird things. You don't do that.
Am I supposed to
you
see
mean-
something? Or
Hey, listen, just because I shave a little weirdly compared to you young folk, it's not weird, I'm just old.
There. Okay, I'm gonna have them roll brains. Let's see how these stats are going for them, boys. Oh, that's not. That's not a good one. Oh, that's a. Oh dear. Okay.
guys, I think we got it.
Okay.
They think I'm the stand user.
I got one more. These, let me tell you, it's yeah. Oh, good for you. Nice one. Okay.
It
Good job, buddy.
happens.
Yeah, it does. So, Griff and Marseille both kind of look at each other and then just go, shit, can't. Oh, this is gonna be normal.
Is it something you can describe with interpretive dance?
No?
Okay. I was trying to help.
I see that. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's get this fight over with. One agreement. We don't kill you. You don't kill us.
I'm not in this to kill people.
I just
here
want to
to
go home.
I also just want to go home.
I'm just
Malone
here
said
because
it.
that's the price of living here.
Malone is going to roll brains. Okay. 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 So, as far as our initiative order, I believe it is.
Yoda.
I'll also put the turn order up. Okay. So, we're gonna do it by stand speed.
I
Your
don't
boy has
have
a speed of
those.
C.
If you do not have a stand, then I want you to instead substitute your brawn.
Yeah, 4.
So 4 is a B. B, yeah.
Yep.
So, does anyone have an A in speed?
I do.
Okay, so Jordan will go first. Does anyone?
Your boy has a C.
Okay, that makes things easy for me as far as you guys go. And then you have a C.
D E F.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be.
How is that looking? Okay. So Griff. Oh, hello. Griff has a strong D.
Oh no, they're slow. That means they must be strong or something.
Griff has a nice D.
3-star platinum simultaneously here.
Oh no.
I thought Star Platinum has a speed of C.
Well, fuck. Never
Actually, I
down
don't even
here.
remember. I'm gonna look it up now.
Malone has a D. And Marseille has a B. Oops. Yeah, your turn. See, who else has a D? Okay. Let's do Jacob first, for the sake of ease.
Oh, wait, what?
So we're gonna.
Star Platinum has a speed of A.
If you're tired, so
Makes
typically
sense.
You're gonna act at the same time. So.
Got it. But doesn't JoJo go first?
Yep. So. Joda,
Jacobs.
Yeah. Okay.
we're on.
Well, how far can I move?
Do. Back to the sheet I go. Woo. Okay. Well, that's stand speed. Yeah. Let 30. We'll do D&D at 30.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Then I know how far I can move.
Everyone is my target. Yeah, I don't know which one of these looked the weakest. He shook his hand. I don't trust that shit. So instead, I'll move to this guy right here.
Okay.
And well, I'm gonna. So my secret action should activate now. Now that he's, I'm within shadow range.
Please hit up your secret action.
So before I drop my knife into my shadow, and I must say I did lie to you. The shadow's gonna shoot up from him and like cut him on the chin or something.
Okay. Roll power. Yeah, roll power for the stand. Roll power for stand. Yeah. Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a bit more than cut him on the chin, Khalonji.
How does it what?
That is a little bit more than cut him on the chin.
His entire chin, his lower jaw's flopped off.
It may hit a few more places on the way up.
So, you guys watch as just launched out from Joda's shadow, a knife springs forward and catches Griff like right. It stabs him right beneath, like right lower right pec, and then it kind of like falls back into the shadow, and then comes out again and cuts him on the chin.
On the second time, I want to catch it. Do I still have like an attack or like?
You have your full battery of actions, yeah.
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna like wear my stand, which is kind of like it's a wearable skin tight bodysuit. It's black. It has tentacles on the back. Those will have use later. But for now, I'm gonna cut him again. I'm gonna like cut him on the arm or something.
Okay, that will trigger his secret action.
Nani?
I'll roll his power.
I love this so.
So as you go to lunge forward to stab him a second time, you watch as, in a shimmer of like green light, a full-on like black and gold revolver just activates in his hand, and he flicks it up and shoots the knife out of your hand.
Oh. Huh.
Wait, do I see it? Because it's like a materialized gun now.
Yeah, you see a materialized gun.
Holy!
What does he see me wearing?
You don't see anything on Jonah. Nothing's different about Jonah.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like how a white snake is just a man running down the highway.
Wait, does that mean that both Jacob and I get bizarre points?
Well, so I've encountered a new stand. Does this count as me getting a bizarre point?
Sure, why not?
So
Do I also get a bizarre point?
Sure,
for
why not?
Your new stand?
Sure, why not?
Wait, are you also a no stand user?
I have no stand powers.
Yes.
Give me this
I'm
delicious
the only
bizarre
pure fan
point.
here.
Who believes in stands as I pull out parts 1 and 2 in my pockets?
On that note, Jacob and Marcia act at the same time.
Which one's Marseille, the middle one?
Marseille is top.
Top.
Mhm.
Who's middle one again?
Malone.
Malone. Alright, so I'm going to, seeing everyone engaged, I'm going to take the balloon I just made, pull out some string, tie it up, wipe my hands with some old man cream as you do. Aaron, I'm doing a secret action.
Okay, what is your secret action?
I'm DMing it to you.
I thought it was the one you sent me beforehand. I apologize.
You're good. Here's another secret action. So, does this count as a primary or secondary action?
Kind of secondary.
Alright, cool. Alright, now listen, before we fight, I find it necessary to give gifts in time of need, so I'm going to...
You aren't stabbed me!
Listen, we share different philosophical views on combat, you see. Back in my day, when I got into fisticuffs with people, I would give them a hug prior, so... obviously I'm an old man, so I can't do that as well anymore, so I'm gonna put this balloon on the ground here. It's just so you know that I'm not going to hit you with it or anything. And I'm going to, back up. And, Aaron, I should probably fucking clarify how I'm backing up.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna put it on the ground. Just there, the string and everything, just, that's there. It's not floating there, you can take it, it's a good dog. Glory. To combat, yes. Action, I'm going to take out a red ball.
Okay.
Kinda using Jax. Can I hold it? Hold action or no?
Yeah, you can use hold that. You can use the held action.
Hold on, I'm still trying to figure out what I can do.
Hey, where did you put the balloon down?
Oh, yeah, I should probably draw that square.
Okay.
Right in front of her.
Yeah, hang on, I got
Sort
it.
of just like on the ground, laying down, some string on it.
Balloons to circles.
Fuck. Aaron, hold the action. Can I hold action attack?
Sure, why not?
Alright. So I got. Wait a minute. Fuck, I can't channel Hamon through rubber, that's right! Don't look at me!
You can probably, however, channel Hamon through sheepskin and latex.
I'm gonna hold my fists
Just
up.
a future note.
I'm gonna hold my fists up in a boxing position. I'm going to... Shit. I'm looking at
Actually,
Hype Man, and I'm
Actually,
looking...
why wouldn't you be able to channel Hamon through rubber? Rubber comes from a plant.
I always figured Hamon is like electricity, but actually that makes sense.
Yeah, but it can pass through organic matter.
It's life energy, that's right. Alright, I'm holding a ball for Hamon attack. That's all I have to say?
Sure, I know. Listen, this is not D&D, so if a trigger happens, just yell at me that trigger's happening.
Aaron, need a saving throw right now.
Okay, so
What?
at the same time that you guys see a different system just operate from the sky, a whole D&D rulebook falls.
Just take the balloon as I get in a fighting
At
stance.
the same time as that's happening, Marseille goes, well, you fucking liar. I guess we're doing this doggy style.
Wait,
And with that-
What?
Oh, wait, hold on. I thought you said Mariah or over there, okay.
Marseille.
Oh, shit. Oh,
As for Mars and,
Why did he say it like that?
as for Mars and Joda, 3, large, like about Doberman-sized black and red hounds begin to form up from the ground.
hey, Aaron.
Mhm.
Can I use my attack action now?
Sure.
Wait, do I see these dogs, by the way, or are they
You
part
don't
of
see
this?
these dogs.
Huh?
You don't see these dogs.
Okay, then forget it. I don't use
Wait,
my
am I
attack
the only one that sees the dogs?
If you have a stand, you see the dogs.
So does Raph see?
I can see the dogs.
Wait, I thought you didn't have a stand, Raph.
He doesn't have a stand ability.
I have spin and a stand.
So, these dogs will... Let's see, what is their range? Oh, okay, they're not...
Do I see him posing?
you hear him say the words, I guess we're doing this doggy style then.
I don't
That's-
like that at all.
There's a minor
Please
here.
never say
Why?
that again. Obvious pun unintended.
I didn't realize that was the kind of entertainment we'd be showing to. Oh God, I feel disgusted.
As one of these dogs going to run down and make a bite at Joda.
I haven't encountered the stand yet, therefore no bizarre point for me.
So, Jacob, is he kind of standing there? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Why did he say that? There's children here.
You look over to see Joda, whose arm is now gashed open, and Joda, you look down, and hanging off your arm is this angry, like, flaming red and black Rottweiler with its teeth dug all the way through your arm.
How gashed is it? Like, is it like a one big claw mark?
There is- No, it's full on like horror movie aftermath, like this blood is going.
Oh god.
No, Jonah, it's as I feared.
It's kind of-
His bullets shoot bite marks.
Its teeth are down on your arm and it's like gnashing.
How much damage is it doing?
Six.
6?
Yeah.
Shit.
This one and this one. That's its max damage for that whole scenario.
Oh no.
He's still gonna move here.
Post it up. I see.
Big post.
Aaron, can I roll a brains
Um,
check to see that the reason why they're getting
Hold on a
bite
second,
is?
it's-
Oh, sorry.
Hold on, dogs are still happening. One of the dogs, as it gets closer, like this one right in front of you, looks to the other one. The other one looks at it, and then
They decide to DDT me.
no, one of the dog kind of like almost like lays down, and then the other one runs off of its back. And
Are they gonna
jumps-
tabletop me?
and it jumps and bites you on the shoulder. You take 3 points of piercing damage, and well, piercing D&D's coming out, and this dog is still like bitten into your shoulder.
Can I use this moment to set a secret action?
Yes, you can. PM me your secret action. Now, what were you going to say, Jacob? As you kind of look over and your friends are just, your co-workers, fellow inmates, are bleeding, just bleeding. Jonah's kind of jacked clothes are kind of torn a bit underneath. More of the shirt is like the left shoulder's just torn off, and they're just bleeding.
Can I roll a brains check to associate doggy style with bite mark?
Roll a brains check.
I didn't like that at all, Nafis.
Well, that's what we're
I
going
didn't
with.
like that at all.
Jacobson rolled a 7.
7? Those are dog bites.
Wait, can I make the assumption that he had something to do with the dog bites? Off the 7 or no?
That's up to you.
He had something to do with the dog bites.
you hear a faint voice say, that.
Huh. I'll have to defeat you. Alright, well that's it.
That's
I'm still holding my attack because I see nothing threatening.
Mars, you're up.
Do attacks of opportunity work the same way in this system?
No.
Because I'm being flanked right now.
Being flanked.
I would like to,
Calling these hands are fun.
yeah, I'd like to back up 5 feet in this direction.
Pull back, and the dog that's on your shoulders kind of you just grab
That's
on your
fine.
shoulder and falls.
As I do that, I'd like to kick some sand at this dog,
Mm-hmm.
and in doing so, I would like to activate my stand,
Wonderful.
which is the king with the bass.
Aaron, I've
And
encountered a new stand. Give me a bizarre point.
Take your bizarre point.
Yeah.
And I want I want to have each individual grain of sand get picked up by a wave of sound,
Mhm.
and basically just almost like they're in zero gravity, just stay suspended here.
Okay.
But they're moving at a rate of speed that the only reason why they've slowed down is because of my stand. That if they were to ever resume moving again, it would essentially be like getting hit with buckshot.
So, Jacob, you look over, and after Mars kind of pulls back, he kicks some sand forward and just kind of hangs in the air, but still vibrating, like violently. These like forms of sand just kind of rustling back and forth. But
I'd probably enjoy this more on a full stomach.
That's not gonna trigger your reaction, I imagine. For Jacob, that your whole turn, Mars?
I think that's the most I could probably do.
Okay.
Oh.
Griff. He didn't like being stabbed too much, Jonah. He looks at you.
No, wait, let me finish my secret action first.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it, yeah. Oh, okay.
Secret action, I stab him again. Pull out the second knife. I've been hiding in my first one.
Oh no, the knife.
I also have a knife.
It's a knife that hides. It's a knife. Oh no. How could
The
this
most
be?
dangerous thing I have is choking hazards. As I pull out the small toys.
Those are dangerous for 2-year-olds and below.
I know.
Alright, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. He looks down at you and kind of like cracks his jaw back into place. Hey, guess what?
What?
He points his gun down at you.
Oh.
You know what this gun is
Is
called?
my arm still tied up by the dog, or is
no,
it free?
No, that's purely for flavor. You know what this gun
Oh,
is
okay,
called?
so my arm is free?
Yes. You know what this gun is called?
Please tell me it's not called doggy style.
No, that's his thing. This is Big Iron.
Hey,
Just because our nation legalized furries
so
doesn't give you
I
any
have
more
one
rights.
question for you.
Yeah.
How fast is Big Iron?
Depends. How fast is the bullet?
Pretty fast.
Yeah. He cocks the hand with the revolver.
How fast is your gun, Coxhammer?
Now I know what you're thinking.
Record
Am I gonna
scratch.
kill a kid today? Now the
Oh, no.
answer may surprise you. It's funny, right? Would you like to know what else is funny?
What?
I guess you'll have to just stand there and find out, huh?
His hand goes to the trigger. His thing goes to the trigger.
Oh god!
You just shoot a kid? Man, entertainment.
He brings his gun down. He shoots you in the leg.
Okay. So on that note,
There we go.
I'm taking that.
Okay. Remember, you have the if you so choose, you do have critical injury benchmark.
Oh, how much damage does it do?
Really? 2.
Oh, perfect. I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah, I'm chilling. It's tight, but I'm chilling.
I rolled 3 ones.
So
I'm stealing all of your 6s, Aaron.
Oh no.
that being said, call it the bluff. I'm pulling him down to the shadow realm with me.
Okay, I want you to roll your power versus his brawn. So roll your stand's power, contest it with his brawn.
All right, I gotcha.
Oh dear. Oh, okay. What's the brawn looking like? What's your brawn look like, Griff? Oh no.
I have a
Get down
gun.
here.
How strong do you think I am?
Get down here.
From the bottom, some of your stand leaks off your legs where you were shot and wraps around his ankles. And Jacob, you see both Joda and Griff begin to sink further and further and further into the sand.
Can this count as me encountering Joda's stand?
Sure.
Didn't you?
This'll count. No.
Because he'd never used the effect in front of me in a way that a non-stand user could see it. So that's when I get the bizarre points.
Okay, so this is when I would get it then, instead
There's gotta be a lot
of
weird stuff
before.
happening between me
Wait,
and
why are you
Jacob
getting
Jacobson,
bizarre
huh?
points, Raph?
Because I have the non-stand user ability of being a spin user.
Was that in the spin homebrew? Or...
Yes.
Oh, okay, because I see...
Okay. Cool. So, with that, and them sinking, Malone is going to take her action. He goes, well, I guess we're doing this then for president. As you see this app right next to her. And
Oh God!
fighting Uncle Sam is going to
Oh no.
he's gonna walk over here. Look at what's going on around him. See Jacob and be like, hey, that dude kind of looks like me. I'm gonna kick his ass now. He rolls his sleeves up. Oh, it's not bad actually. Jacob, you take 5 points of 5 points of damage. I want to say bludgeon damage to that. Yes. 5 points of damage. And right. And Mars and Joda, even in your sinking state now, you see where the stand hit Jacob and pulled its fist back. You see the outline of like a seal, of like a really kind of crudishly drawn seal of America. It's kind of
Oh boy,
thrust into his chest.
this is odd.
You don't see the seal. Okay. Roll your bond. Roll your bond, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was purely to see if you could hit the ball from your, like, angle, and yeah, you hit that. Yes, it does. Okay. I'll count it as a hobbled weapon, and hang on, let me see how much. Yes. Oh, I was checking something. I was checking something else. I want you to. What's the damage for a hobbled weapon? Okay. I want you to roll me. I want you to roll me 3d6. And yeah, 3d6. For secret action. Sadly, no. Yeah, none of those dice explode. So the balloon pops marvelously, and out come these like sparkling gold, now charged with hormone jacks that kind of like a shrapnel mine just kind of lodge themselves into Malone. Kind of lashes back. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So, I do. I do. You see the jacks hit some part of the space around you. They stop and then you just fall straight down. And then as they're hitting, Griff and Malone. Oh God, it's close. Masai and Malone both kind of recoil back. Masai, especially because he's not close enough to get hit by the actual explosion, but he still seems to have some effects. He's still like, yeah, go ahead. Okay. It is now time for Masai's secret action.
Ah, yes.
How many enemies are left? Hold on. 10? Those one's gone. So, from your kind of now sinking position, Joda, one of the dogs just kind of pops.
Like the guy just put it away, or
it popped.
Okay.
This one. That's the right one. I go back to the page for this token. I'm sorry. No, for secret action. Right. Mars.
Yep.
These dogs here. Pop.
Okay.
And to kind of like pop, they leave behind this like inky residue, and all the residue begins to kind of like travel back and mix and kind of like pool itself. And out of this dark like pool, I think it's on this layer. It is. Cool. Perfect. And out of the pool, you guys see this?
Yeah, I see that.
Perfect. So, out of the pool, one large paw comes out, and then another, and then one head, and a second, and a third.
I would make a Devil May Cry 5
Oh,
joke
no.
here if I knew the line Dante said.
Oh no.
And then, as pulling out of the pool, you see a much larger, angry-looking Cerberus. You feel uncomfortable, but you don't know why. Good boy! Joda, you're up.
Hey, how far into his shadow are we?
Into, what's the speed of your stand?
It's A.
It's A? How far do
Yeah.
you want to get at this point, pretty much?
Oh, I'm trying to be in there. We're trying to get in there.
So you kind of finish sinking in right as the Cerberus fully forms, and by that point, both of you are fully in the shadow.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start wailing on him.
Roll stand attack. Yeah, stand attack in this case.
What's stand attack? Is that power?
Yeah, stand power. Yeah.
Oof.
6. Okay, time to roll the good old. Okay, let's see. Time to roll his bravery.
You better give up.
You crack him once, and he goes, oh, not dead yet, kid.
I'm not trying to kill you.
Still conscious, though. He looks...
All right.
He barely made that check.
I don't think we get extra attack, right?
No.
All right.
Jacob said, yeah. I see your secret action.
Did you see mine?
I see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I see yours.
Oh, yes. Wonderful.
That's stupid. I love it.
Perfect. Well, Valhamon shit. I mean, you hit. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, you know. Oh, well.
What's the minimum? It's fine. You can swap them out.
I'll allow it. Yeah, why not? Why not let it rock? Oh, okay. Keep rolling. My roll 20 decides to just. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god! What? Oh my gosh! Oh.
Nafis, you're not doing this for you. You're doing this for America.
14, 20, 26, 32, 36. What are you doing?
Please do, Nafis.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna roll. Wait, hold on. Is this even mathematically possible?
Is what even
It's
mathematically
not even
possible?
mathematically possible for me to
So-
roll enough dice in her bravery for her to live. I mean, yeah. You want it to be non-lethal? Okay. So you take the nutcracker and you just swing it out to a force you feel in front of you. You don't know what punched you, but you are certain that something right in front of you, punched you in the chest. And you swing the nutcracker forward. And Mars, you have no experience with standard surprises. You barely remember like seeing yours. You barely can like consciously remember, except for like in this place. You remember using your stand.
Mm-hmm.
But that stand exploded.
I react as if like somebody watching someone else get shot in the nuts.
You watch as the fighting Uncle Sam just kind of explodes and just fades, and with that Malone falls unconscious. I know. Marcella kind of looks, sees what just happened, takes stock of everything around him, and goes, well, that was interesting. Hey boy, Sikkim. He's the whole server's gonna move over here. It's gonna move over here.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
That activates my secret action.
yeah, it does.
Is it straight power?
It's an attack, right? Yeah, yeah, roll your power. 9. Your arm lunges out of the shadow and stabs one of the heads in the eye. There's this just wail of anguish.
Oh no, I wanted to throw this one out.
Oh, my bad. I misread. I apologize. I want to
Yeah.
that there. So you throw Griff out. Are you trying to do damage with? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to hurt him more.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So you throw him out, and as you see him go out, you watch him hit the top of the Cerberus, and then there's this like wail of pain, and as he falls off and hits the ground, you notice his back is burnt.
His back is broken?
Burnt.
Oh, burnt, okay.
And with that, he is unconscious. That was no. The Cerberus, seeing that and seeing your hand that's sticking out of the shadow,
Oh no.
kind of like if you've seen a dog digging a hole, it kind of moves to where you are, and then lunges forward and begins like clawing at the earth, and in the process, kind of making its flaming, like its hard, like flaming claws across your arm.
Ah!
You see just a hole being. It's like an earth mover. It's just active. It's just almost like a crater, just slowly deepening into the earth. Jonah, that is 7 points of damage.
Alright, so I'm 6 under now.
So roll bravery. Roll as many dice as bravery points you have. No. So for each bravery point you have, roll a dice, I believe.
Oh, roll a dice? Okay. So that's a 4. Oh wait, D6, right?
Yes.
So 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. So that's 10. 14.
14, you pass. So you were 6 under and you rolled 14.
Yeah, so I have 8 health. 8 resolve health.
So basically next time that comes up, so mark 6 there. So next time that comes up, you need to roll against, if the service is still active, you need to roll 6 plus whatever damage it does to you in bravery dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so what does resolve health do then?
It's basically a track of how much HP you need to beat.
Alright, so I'll mark 6 then.
Whatever's in that pool, you need to roll a number of dice
That
that
was
beat
the
that
next
number.
damage to take.
Yeah.
Alright. Alrighty.
He's gonna back up here. Morris, you're up though.
Alright, Mars is gonna go, Jacob, get the guy. I'll put this thing on a leash. It's in front of you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna use my stand to kick more dirt in this area, but
Okay.
because of the fact that I am doing it in another bubble,
Mm-hmm.
it is now a bubble with sand in it and another bubble with sand in it, and now it's moving in this direction.
So okay. So it's doing this basically.
Yes.
Do you want
Except it's like 2 bubbles.
right? Do you want it to impact now, or you kind of like slow coasting it?
I'm slow coasting it, but as a cost to slow coasting it, it will be hit with the first bubble, sending it this way, and then get hit by the second bubble, which was originally going in an upwards left direction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in an upwards right direction.
Mhm.
So it'll be hit in that direction as well.
Okay. So, do you want the service to take damage on this turn right now?
No.
Okay. So, stop me have this right, but now there are, in effect, 2 bubbles of sand
Yep.
that are slowly VCR screensaver pinching this Cerberus.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it moves into either one, they activate anyway. But like,
You see,
you know,
you see, like one of the heads is looking at you, Mars, kind of like really dopey looking. Like it's kind of like sniffing at one of the bubbles of sand
you don't want to touch that.
in between digging at Joda.
Actually,
Yeah.
so Jacob can't see the bubbles, but can he see the sand?
The sand, yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because I don't want him to walk into the sand.
No, don't punch me. Oh God.
All right. So I'm gonna hold on. For reference, where's my knife?
What are you doing?
Your knife is currently it's somewhere it's outside. It's like on the edge of the shadow, like on the what's it called, like the border out up there.
Okay. I'm gonna nope up out of here. So, well, I want to know if I can use can I teleport to multiple shadows, and attack?
What's the range?
It's 5 feet.
So you got to get within, as long as you can somehow get 5 feet to a shadow, you can keep jumping to the shadow.
All right. So I want to jump to this shadow, and then jump to this shadow, and then from there I'm gonna run up here and hit him. Can I do that?
Yes, sure. Why not?
All right. I'm gonna crawl up from under him.
What the middle head of service turns around and goes. It just looks at you.
Perfect.
It just looks at you.
No, I'm running away. I'm going to deck him in the face.
Oh, God, yeah, go for it.
No.
Well, let me. Okay. All right. Let's do his resolve. He's good. Yeah, he's good.
Boy.
He's good. You crack him in the face, and his nut. He's like, you hear like the snap of broken bones in the nose. You pull your hand back, and it's trailing blood. You go, ah, that really hurt. Shit. Dog's gonna bite you now. Ah. Jacob, you're up.
Jacob Jacobson should hit that guy in the face.
Or keep that dog busy. Away from me, preferably.
I am keeping the dog busy.
Yeah,
yes.
Mars, you see, like two of the heads are like looking at the bubbles, and like the necks go out, and like the teeth, like the mouth almost closes around, like the teeth are kind of like on the fringes, and it kind of closes, and the bubble like out, and then it stops, and then it closes, the bubble stretches out again, kind of like a chew toy.
Don't break that toy, pup.
Jacob. Yeah, why not? That's secondary action, yeah.
Shamona.
Are you looking for sword in German? Wolfhammer. Okay. So he's got an oh lord. Okay, he's got some bravery to him though. And after the 6, okay.
Have you seen a normal dog? Normal dogs are distracted by sand.
Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me refer to the rule book. He is going to take a critical action, a critical injury. He brings his hand up, like the forearm up, and kind of like pats his hand behind it, and the sword goes into the arm, and it kind of like sets about halfway into the arm, and you yank the sword out, and as you pull out, oh my god! So it goes through, it pops inside, and as it pops and the arm kind of gets yanked off, you see metal and wires and circuitry inside.
He was a robot.
Ash. I lost my. It's just my arm. I lost it in an accident. I was in the lower wards, and you know what? I'm not talking about this. Dog, bite him. Chew toy now. The dog's gonna bite you now. Oh wait, no. In fact, it's gonna do something. It's gonna move over here. And it is going to breathe fire.
No. No.
I sure love being here in my corner. Nothing bad happens when you're in a corner.
Oh my god, okay.
You hurt.
Jonah and Jacob both take 12 points of damage.
Are all my friends dead?
Jonah's probably dead.
They have bravery pools.
I need to beat 18 with 4d6.
I mean, he beat
But Longi, all you need to do is roll 3 6s.
Jacob, you feel exceedingly warm. You feel like you're 12. It kind of.
Alright, I'm down.
Huh? So you need to roll bravery to beat the number 1. So you go to 0 real health, and then no. So you roll a number of dice in the pool. So however you score for bravery, you need to beat 1. Which, and as long as it beats 1, you're up. Okay. Yeah. What do you say? Mars, you're up.
Alright. So do those bubbles hit now?
You want me? Okay, sure. You want me to hit now? They'll hit now. Yeah.
Alright.
What are you aiming for? Aiming for El Doggo?
Yeah, I'm aiming for El Doggo.
Okay. Roll power twice.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Also, does
better.
that trigger my secret action?
Let me refer to your secret action again, because the answer is yes, probably.
The one with the shout when I was like, "Ow!"
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so what happens is, as those 2 bubbles of sand hit the dog, hit the Cerberus, when it bit my arm earlier, and I shouted in pain, I used my stand to transfer my shout as an air bubble into its stomach, knowing that if any of us were to actually hit it with a stand, or spin, that it would compound against that bubble and make it explode.
Roll me. That is obtuse. Roll me 3d6.
Alright.
Had it been a little bit more obtuse, I would have given you a 4th one. Like, this is something. I reserved 46 for the watch.
Yeah.
Let me see. No. Alright, he's down. One of the heads of the dog just kind of pops off. Much like fighting the Ice Cerberus in DMC3. And then the rest of the dart kind of falls. And as the dog falls, Masai falls over backwards, defeated.
I would make a witty one-liner, but I have to save my friend!
So, what are you guys doing in your quick... in the immediate aftermath? What are you doing?
I'm cursing my bad luck. Oh, actually, you know what I could do?
Oh, I'm back to full. Let's go. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Dude,
I'm glad you did that, because I do have a healing ability, but it's significantly worse than him on healing.
The beast is doing
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Nafis, can I flavor text this a little bit? You rub your hands together and you kind of, you know how you the electric thing that they do to people who have heart attacks?
the defibrillator.
Yeah, you defibrillate me, and as you're leaving your hands get stuck to my shirt, and you pull me to my feet, and I'm back looking healthy.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I have a question. He overhealed me, so does he get those healing points?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
That's the wrong one. That's odd. Man, Jukebox has some odd shit. So, in the aftermath, the gate rises, and again, you see one shift, and the 6 guards, and his much put upon son, Karev. I will actually drop this token. Where's, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Move over here. Not picture of the guards, which I will picture if need be. Kind of walks over you guys and goes, "Well, that was absolutely marvelous, son." Because you're all males, yes. So, you win. Yeah, I'll send you home.
Is he alone?
No, the guards are still present.
Motherfucker.
Large son and the guards are still there.
Guess I'm still holding that secret action, huh?
You are. Yes, exactly. What?
Motherfucker.
Wow. In this immediate aftermath, I will give you guys the thing you imagine the most.
Freedom.
And all of... I'll get to you. Hang on. Don't be so hasty. I'm gonna give you your freedom so you can go back to your meager, paltry lives. Now, for all the wonderful viewers at home, we hope you enjoyed this year's little show. Tune in again at some point, which will have a new batch of contenders and contestants. Now, yeah, probably. I think I make so much money. Fees are enormous. Now, is there anything you'd like to say to the viewers at home? Yeah, okay, the viewers don't care. All right. Back to your cells. We'll put you down for the night, and when you wake up, you'll be going home. Roll brains. Yep. That's right. Okay. You can't tell. Come. We're not gonna wait all day. Sure, why not?
I'd really like to be fed.
Can I interest you in a cup of noodles?
Have they been reboiled?
No.
Then no, thank you.
Bread and water for everyone, then. Bread and water it is. All right, back to your cell, back to your cell, back to your cells. Let's go. Let's. And the guards kind of surround you. Karev being behind. Make sure you keep an eye on them so they don't run off like your whore of a mother, son. And Karev goes, "Yes, Dad."
Are the guards like rough handling us?
No, they're close to you, but not rough handling you though.
Okay.
You are escorted back down the hallway and led back to the cell, and the door is closed. They're coming on the way out. You can like wave Krev over if you want to. Son, go over there, make friends, whatever. Just make sure, like your mother, you follow directions. Unlike your mother, I mean. Your mother was a cheating whore. That's the important thing here. Kraft kind of wanders over. Yeah. No, that therapy would be good. Dad doesn't let me go though. Says it's not, something that men do. Yeah, no, Dad won't let me go. Dad says that's for nerds. He doesn't let me. He doesn't let me do a lot of things.
Does he let you have food?
Kareem, do you hate your dad?
No, I don't hate him. He's like my dad.
I hate your dad.
That's, I can see that. He's kind of mean. Keeps calling Mom mean things.
Hey, Kareem, how old
Do
are
you
you?
like your mom?
I'm 24.
You're 24. Wow. Do you have a job, Kareem?
This is my job.
his job.
No. Do you want a better job?
I'm not paid. I'm not paid though, and I'm pretty sure that's like illegal. Like I have a degree. No one like, oh, I have a business degree.
I'm gonna wave him to get closer to us.
He is physically looming over your cell.
Oh God.
Well, one, I love my dad. Like he's my dad, and two, he is still kind of scary. Like,
Hey.
He's small.
Creve.
He's small, but like he's got like that Napoleonic complex, So he's really like.
Hey, Kareem, maybe the best course of action is to just show him his place, and take his job from him. Then it'll show him that you're like the son that he's always wanted.
I couldn't do that. He's
No,
family,
Kareem, we'll help you.
I have, and then he just calls me mean names. I did, and then he caught me outside, and then he said I'm not worth a lot, and then he said a lot of mean things, and then he said something I shouldn't repeat, and then stuff happened. Once.
Is that your mother outside?
Oh my God. That cheating horse here again for more of my money.
Look, if you help us, we'll help you. We'll figure this out with you. That's what friends do, right?
I mean, it's good to have friends, and I don't. I mean, it's okay. I can deal with it. I can deal with it.
Would you help us anyway? I sort of like cup his hand in my hands and secret action.
Give me your secret action.
I will.
It's not even that. Like, I can deal with it. It's really just a lot of browbeating, but it doesn't really do anything. It's not as bad as it could be.
Hey, Kareem, I know that I can't leave, right? But
I mean, you're gonna
can
go
you use your
home
cell
soon.
phone?
I don't have a cell phone. Dad is like having contact with other people.
Kareem, you're bringing me down so hard.
I'm
here.
sorry. I try not to do that.
Do you
But
have
I know how it feels, and
do you have like a notepad or a wallet or?
I have a notepad. You want a note?
Yeah,
You
can
want
I get a
paper?
sticky note?
He kind of like takes his other hand and goes into his back pocket and pulls out like a
How
small
does
notebook.
his hand reach his back pocket?
He's proportional.
Oh, okay. I thought he was more white and long.
No, he is very wide, but his arms are proportional to his body.
All right. Thank you, Kareev.
That's no problem. I try to help as much as I can. You know, limited time and all that, and worst comes to worst, I'll just outlive Dad anyway. Not like I'm gonna die or anything.
That's actually a pretty good long con.
Yeah, you know. I don't die that easily anyway. So.
What?
What?
Like, you know that for a fact?
Yeah.
Because you're
Do
so
you
big,
also
or-
have one of those? Wait, do we still remember that we have stands, or have we been put to sleep yet?
No brains.
I will. Give me a hot
all of us, or just
second.
I
I don't remember anything.
You're back to hazy, kind of like, it's weird coming back inside. It's like it's like a fever dream almost what happened out there. That same kind of like half conscious like dream state. It's back when you try to push past it, remember. But Krev looks down and goes, the thing you do, I can do that too. Not like exactly what you guys do, but like, roll brains check. Roll. Yeah. You remember it. You don't know for how long you're gonna keep that memory, but for right now, you remember.
Hey, so can I? I'll just roll mine.
Yeah. 4. It's starting to fade for you, but you have a window where you remember. You have a window, but it's closing.
That's a mighty weird suit I was wearing. Did that come up on the cameras?
I don't know. Dad doesn't let me watch any of the things. They're called like stands or something. I don't know, but like, I've got one. And, you know, they do cool things. I don't know. Some people are incompatible. Dad calls them useless, but you know, I don't think you're used to think you're kind of cool. That might, yeah, they reform. They'll be okay. They've got to spend some time and work off their labor costs and all that. Yeah. But yeah, I have one too. It's pretty cool. I guess. I don't know. I don't get to use it much. I hit things harder and then I don't feel anything, and then I hit things harder, and yeah. I don't know. I think probably, I don't know. He doesn't tell me a lot of things. The most he does is belittle me and tell me how much he hates Mom. It's not really a healthy relationship they have.
Kareev,
Yeah.
you say you love him, but you're giving me a lot of reasons for why that.
I didn't say he was a good person, you know. You know, I'm fully aware of what I'm doing is probably wrong, and I should cut ties for my own mental health, but I haven't. I feel dependent. That's, you know, it'll pass. So I'm gonna go back to work before Dad starts taking away my television privileges again and grounds me. So.
Hey,
Aren't you like 24?
I am 24.
Kareev, one last question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, you know, I don't really watch much television.
Oh.
You know, the limited time I get to watch, I really like basketball, but you know.
Hey, I'm actually on the varsity team at my school, or I was.
That's good for you. That's good for you. He
I
points
have
to Mars.
the notepad.
He points to Mars. That one has my notepad. You guys can keep that.
I have.
No,
I have the notepad.
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. My other art's kind of lazy. He says I get it from Mom. the cheating whore blinded me or something like that with a lazy eye.
No, don't call your mom that.
It's not my thing. It's what he said. I love him.
Yeah, but
This is where I put citations in if this was, like a paper or something like that.
I have the notepad.
Jonah
I
has it.
have the notepad.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I couldn't see that well on my lazy eye. That's understandable.
Here you go, mister.
That's I'm an adult. I can handle my own issues, but yeah. Thanks, sir. Not to say that I'm ungrateful. Thanks. I'm gonna go, work now.
Best of luck.
I'll try to send you guys some food if you really want.
Oh, gee, that would be super nice. Thank you very much.
You want some crawfish?
I'll take some crawfish any day.
That's good. Okay.
What are you talking about? Crawfish is great.
I'm gonna go get some food. We'll have you out in probably by the morning if Dad, does what he's supposed to do, and he probably will. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Have a nice night, guys.
You too.
And he turns and trudges down the hall. And gets on the elevator. Especially in for proportion's sake, in the elevator, he just shoulder to shoulder takes up the entire side of the elevator. He has to turn sideways, duck, and move into the elevator, and then turn back the other way. But then the doors close and the elevator leaves.
So you help orphans, huh? Mars pats Jacob on the back, and he just doesn't say anything and walks over to the part of the cell where he can sleep a little bit.
Yeah, back to the corners. In the interim, you guys are, before you fully fall asleep, some of the guards bring you bread and water. You consume to the degree which you were able about very stale bread and lukewarm room temperature water.
The dinner of kings.
You fall asleep, and then at some point in the night, you're woken up again by Karev bringing you what are 3 lobster-sized crawfish.
Oh,
They're crawfish that are just kind of grown to the size of lobsters.
they've gotten big since 2070.
Yeah, I think the radiation's affecting them. You won't get anything though.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so being that I'm only 17, are these the only lobsters that I've seen that look like this?
No. The crawfish like this are common. This is just the size of crawfish now.
Crawfish.
Yeah. So this is just completely normal to me.
This is completely normal. Crawfish are that size.
Yep.
So you guys enjoy your much larger crawfish now, and then you slip back into sleep. And so with that, we'll call them for the test run of the system.
Neat.
Oh my god, that felt really weird. Holy
Yeah, it did. But I had fun.
Mache.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, that felt weird. It's fun. It's fun. I said it drove stuff back into my head for the system.
Wait, was I muted that whole fucking... No, wait, I wasn't. I'm
No,
just
you
muted
were.
on stream ending. Okay, good.
Yeah, we hear you.
Ooh, no, but like OBS muted. That was scary. I thought I was muted for the whole stream. That would have been really fucking bad.
Maybe the OBS is muted.
No, I'm all the
That's
sounds.
not true, because I was listening to Aaron's monologue through Twitch.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, as,
Did we cut, by the way?
no, not yet. We haven't said goodnight yet.
That's a good night.
Didn't you just say goodnight?
I said thanks for watching. But
Good night!
Good night. Yeah, love and appreciate you.